everybody and welcome to this week's Tune In Tuesday. This week I've come to the Beach Guardian Lab and I'm going to try and debunk some recycling myths and give you guys some simple top tips to help you recycle better. But this week I'm having to pass the camera over to co-founder and my dad, Rob, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so this is what a typical Cornish curbside recycling setup looks like. So starting over here, we have our black plastic tub. Now this is used for our glass recycling and textile recycling. So as you can see in there, I've got some glass jars. But with the textiles, say you want to get rid of some old clothing, if it's not that damaged, why not take it to a charity shop? But if it is, if you put it in a plastic bag on top of this box, it will be taken away curbside and recycled. So moving on to this one, we have our cardboard and brown paper. This bag here, we have our newspapers, telephone directories, magazines and other forms of white paper. And in this one we have our household plastic packaging and household metal packaging. So plastic bottles, and remember we're not just recycling plastic bottles anymore, but we've got plastics trays, yogurt pots, but it's key to also remember you cannot currently recycle black plastic curbside in Cornwall. Now another thing that I want to address here is that I've been seeing on Facebook that Lush are offering a service to recycle the plastic lids. But this is great, I mean they're taking the initiative to offer this, but do remember these lids are now the same type of plastic as the actual bottle and they can be recycled together curbside. And a little trick that I've learned is if you hold it up to the light and you can see the light clearly through it, it can be recycled. So this is how your bottles should be recycled. Rinsed out, lid on, air out and in there. So you might now be wondering, well, what about this kind of stuff? And this kind of takes us back to one of my earlier Tune In Tuesday videos where we took a tour around the Energy Recovery Centre, also known as the incinerator, where we were seeing bag after bag filled with stuff that looked like it could have been recycled. Typically, 1/4 of what goes into your general household waste could have been recycled. So this is what we're going to explore now. And one of the main points I want to raise here is this. This is our 5th curbside recycling point that we're trying to introduce for you guys. And you can also call it your 4th R. So we have reduce, reuse, recycle and remember. Now I've been seeing lots of articles all over the news of different supermarkets trying to adopt paper bags instead of plastic carrier bags. And I think, again, it's great that they're trying to take these initiatives to reduce the reliance on plastics. And there obviously are a lot of benefits that do come with the paper bags, such as they will break down if they end up in the environment, which we know a lot of plastic bags do. But there are some studies that say that it requires 4 times the amount of energy to produce a paper bag compared with a plastic bag. Now, we know that the best thing to do is reuse, always reuse, which is why we try and encourage that. Remember to take your reusable shopping bag every time you go shopping. But when you go shopping, you're taking this bag empty. Why not fill it with things that can be recycled at these larger stores? And not many people know about this, but at most larger stores, they have a recycling point outside for recycling plastic carrier bags. So when you go shopping, why not fill your bag with plastic carrier bags that can be recycled when you get there? But there are also other things that can go into this recycling point. For example, here I have a bread bag, and on the back it says recycle with bags at larger stores. So again, that can go in our bag. Here we have a loo roll bag. On the back it says film, recycle with carrier bags at larger stores. So that can go in our remember bag. But what about this? Well, we say if you want to go out and buy pop drinks, make sure you get them in a can. But some cans come wrapped in plastic. But if you look on the back, it says recycle with bags at larger stores. Again, that can go in our bag. And our bag's quickly filling up now. We've got another bread bag, another loo roll bag, all saying the same, recycle with bags at larger stores. This came recently in a package that was delivered here, completely unnecessary packaging, but on it has this symbol, HDPE2, that can go in, be recycled with our carrier bags, and this. So here we have a cereal box, and as we know, these can be recycled curbside with our cardboard, but inside you have these. Now, if you look on the back of the box, again, it says carton, widely recycled, as we know, but also recycle with bags at larger stores, and that's applying to this. So that can also go in our Remember bag, and that can go curbside. So now we have our Remember bag that we're going to take shopping with us, fill it with our shopping, but while we go there, we take this into the recycling point, and we're going to head there now just to show you how easy it is. So I've just come up to Tesco's to do my shopping, and as I said, I've remembered my reusable bag, but instead of coming up with it empty, I filled it with all my stuff that I can recycle here. So I'll put all of these in here. It's so easy. I'll do my shopping and then I can leave with my reusable carrier bag filled with my shopping. So I hope you guys have learned some new top tips to help you recycle better. If you have any top tips that you would like to share with me and other viewers, then please comment them below. Thank you very much for watching this week's video, and I'll see you next week for next week's Tune In Tuesday.